Hello, everybody. We're I Draw Slow from Dublin, and these are the extended play sessions. We're kissing at the gates of hell, but we're swinging like an old brass bell. We're gonna be the last ones through, honey. You know I couldn't give a damn if I'm holding hands with you. So let's go swimming when the oceans rise, singing as the ships capsize, waving when the moon lets go, honey. You know we're never gonna learn if we don't already know. Where's you gonna come to show on this hunk of burning low? So we're gonna do it on the count of 3, honey. 'Cause if you're gonna go to hell, might as well be with me. So put your skinny little hands in mine. Let's go swinging at the end of time. We're just another boy and girl, honey, looking for a friend at the end of the world. And even if it all goes up in flames, nothing in the universe remains. Darling, I'll be better by your side. Maybe I'll see you on the other side of time, baby. There's no need to say goodbye, surely. I'll see you on the other side of time, maybe. Thank you very much. That song was called Apocalypso, and as you probably figured out, it was about the end of the world, which always seems to be coming down the track faster and faster every time you look at it. This next tune we're going to play is called My Portion, and this is a song all about addiction, so we always like to dedicate it to anybody who's been through it, who's going through it, who has a loved one going through it, and there's always more than one in any audience. So this is called My Portion.
And there's definitely more than 3 in every band.
Good point.
When the morning comes and I wake up miles away, any other day it's all the same, all the same. With the rising sun there's a hunger born again. Oh, put out the flame. shortest road to the sunset doesn't turn. It's what I gotta learn every day. Every day. Just a few more miles to the point of no return. Oh, the way is plain. The way is plain. Oh, love, you give me what I need to take like a one-armed bandit. Oh, be my strength, be my portion. Oh, love, you give me what I need to live by your one commandment. Oh, be my strength, be my portion. Be my strength, be my portion. So I never have to lose, never gonna lose or play the game, or play the game. Take away desire so I never have to choose. Oh, lay the blame, lay the blame. Keep me up all night so I never have to wake. I'm never gonna break away again, away again. Give me no advice that I ever have to take. Oh, be not my friend, 'cause you're not my friend. Like a one-armed bandit. Oh, be my strength, be my portion. Oh, love, you give me what I need to live by your one commandment. Oh, be my strength, be my portion. Oh, love, you give me what I need to take like a one-armed bandit. Oh, be my strength. Strength, be my portion. Be my strength, be my portion.
Thank you so much.
We're going to play a song now called Trouble. This is originally about a guy called Edward Colston, and there's a statue of Edward Colston in Britain. And 3 or 4 years ago, a group of people decided that they didn't really want to be looking at a statue of Edward Colston anymore, so they pulled him down and threw him into the river. And this song is about that. Took your sweet time. You came to make trouble, and you're gonna leave satisfied. It's coming, now give it a name. Something has to change. Trouble, it doesn't rain, but it pours. Don't ask permission, come take it, it's yours. It's a struggle, just holding your ground. But don't turn your arm in. poetry might bring it all down. Bring it all down. Trouble, trouble, don't waste this day. Stand in the sunlight, get in the way. It's a struggle, it's thankless and slow. And doubt is the devil, you already know. Trouble, they don't stand for you. The uniform, the famous, when you're naked, you're nameless. It's a reckoning, beckoning, now level the ground. Don't turn your army around. And I'll never realize how long you have suffered till now. No, I never realized how your patience and your poetry might bring it all down.
Thank you so much. That was one off our latest album, which was also called I Draw Slow, because we ran out of ideas. It's our 5th album. This is another one, the latest song of ours, of our album that came out, well, it's had a couple of years now.
So this is called About a Bird in an Airport Terminal. When we were naming this one, we were thinking of, I don't know if any of you are jazz fans, and there's an album by Chick Corea where he has all these really, really long titles. Sufjan Stevens does it as well, where like half the song's content is in the name. So yeah, this is about a bird in an airport terminal. And birds in airport terminal, they're carrying a lot of symbolism around with them because they're flying in a flying place. And they think they're free and they're not, and we think we're free and we're not, and so on. There's a bullfinch in the terminal on the wrong side of the glass. I take my shoes off at security, and I half hope I don't get past. 'Cause I've been trying to get some distance between your world and mine, but it's a path of some resistance. I'm not free just because I'm flying, and I swore when I left you last time that was the last time I'd ever leave. If I soared right out of the atmosphere, you'd still have a hold on me. So I board when they call the number, 'cause I know where I need to be. If I change my mind, I can always find you. Left to the devil, right at the deep blue sea. Right at the deep blue sea. And if I am, there's a bird in the take the load.
And he's never getting out of here. Well, I know I'll meet you there.
And you're gonna pull me
Gotta make it to the boarding gate.
into the
Where's the
bathroom.
guys at security?
We're gonna
Trade that diamond stare.
So I check my
Gotta
pockets
get a little kiss.
for any
Gotta
evidence.
get away from company.
I wanna leave without a trace. And the destination,
I've been feeling the resistance.
you know it hardly matters.
Anywhere he ever runs, I'm gonna find you in every place.
And I swore when I left you last time, that was the last time I'd ever leave. If I soared right out of the atmosphere, you'd still have a hold on me. So I board when they call the number, 'cause I know where I need to be. If I change my mind, I can always find you. Left to the devil, right at the deep blue sea. Right at the deep blue sea. And I swore when I left you last time, that was the last time I'd ever leave. If I soared out of here, you'd still have a hold on me. So I board when they call the number, 'cause I know where I need to be. If I change my mind, I can always find you. Left to the devil, right of the deep blue sea. Right of the deep blue sea. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. I have to say, it's a real privilege to be playing this gig. We didn't really know an awful lot about it when we arrived, and we just came in and saw the venue first off, and then saw the rig, and then met the guys, and then they told us about how many people they've had through here and filmed, and mentioned some of them, and then they mentioned the fact that you people keep coming back again and again. So we realized we have to rise to the occasion, because obviously the bands are hand selected, and you guys obviously all know your music, so no pressure at all. We're going to play a song now. All right?
Yeah, we had a bit of string slippage there in the banjo, so we might do that song a little later again. We would try to do just a little out of tune. We'll do it later in the set.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So we're going to do a tune now called Don't She Run. We used to do this one as the opener because it's a song about two women chasing after a man on horseback, which is easily the silliest theme we've come up with. But then it was working better in the set in terms of the build-up, and now I have to explain it, and I'm always embarrassed. But anyway, this is called Don't She Run. Side, instead of me. You are young, you have time to get it wrong. Cry the night away, say goodbye, bye. I'm right away, I'll be there to hold him when you're gone. And even if you were to fly, you wouldn't fly ever behind him. They'll ever find him to your side. And even if he could fall, you would fall a little bit deeper. Don't try to be his keeper like I tried. Don't she run to be beside him. I tried.
Oh, don't she run to be beside him. Don't she run to be beside him. Don't she run like I ran and ran and ran and never got home.
Thank you so much. All right.
David and I are siblings, and you need to know that in case you think that the next song is a love song involving the two of us, and then you'll get all freaked out when you find out otherwise.
And all the cliches you heard about Ireland.
This is called Garage Flowers, or in American, Gas Station Flowers.
Mother was a mail order bride, but my father was a fool till the day he died. So is it any wonder I'm not good enough for you? And I'm just gonna keep these garage flowers and push on through.
Hey honey, I was wondering where you've been, because if you don't ring the bell then you won't get in. I'm not getting any younger, waiting home alone for you. If you're just gonna leave your garage flowers and push on through.
Hey baby, I'll never live up to you. In your ivory tower there's not enough room for two, not for me and you. So I sing you my second-rate serenade, bring you half-cut flowers and I'm half afraid of you. But I'm half in love, said with a cough, and the price scratched off.
My mother only ran with a chosen few, and she would not approve of a man like you. But she was never happy all alone with the bird's eye view. And me, I wouldn't mind if you took me down just a peg or two.
I don't want too much and I don't know what I need, and a bar on a Friday night is about my speed. So meet me in the middle, baby, come on down, just a peg or two, and we can take a walk around some common ground, just me and you. And baby, I'll never live up to you. In your ivory tower there's not enough room for two, not for me and you. So I sing you my second-rate serenade, or bring you half-cut flowers and I'm half afraid of you. But I'm half in love, said with a cough, and the sticker pulled off.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was one off our album, Turn Your Face to the Sun. I've even forgotten. That's how long ago it was. Okay, what are we thinking?
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. Okay.
So this is a song about, it's called the Copenhagen Interpretation. And for any of you out there that are physicists or love physicists, it's about how when something is observed, it behaves differently than when it is not observed. So there's a kind of a political slant to this song. I think at the time of writing, there was just a huge glut of political nonsense going on, and I just wanted to run into the sea at the time or something.
It's all very calm now.
It's all very calm now, yeah.
Everything's calmed down. You guys have worked it all out.
Yeah, you have.
It just was going to take a while. It's a little wrinkle in it, you know. You got this, America.
So anyway, yeah, the idea of this tune is that it's how, you know, somehow talk, which is meaningless, can suddenly turn into real things that affect people in a real way, and then everyone's losing their minds listening to it. And then in the chorus, it's just like, it doesn't matter. Just go sit on the beach, put your toes in the sand, go walk in the forest. Doesn't matter. Copenhagen Interpretation.
You change under observation, like the Copenhagen Interpretation. You're the iodine and you're the radiation. Who are you today? I can't see beyond the curtain, and your principles remain uncertain. Yesterday, you were the path and the diversion. Who are you today? Doesn't matter. Junction. You're the X, you're the Y, you're the dysfunction. You're the conversation, you're the interruption. Who are you today? You change energy to matter. You're the sound wave, the glass is about to shatter. Yesterday, you were the snake, you were the ladder. Who are you today? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't
Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to play a tune now called "The Lighthouse Daughter." The story with this song is that we took a news story from around about the 1900s from a newspaper in Baltimore, a local newspaper, and it was a story of a woman who had fallen from a lighthouse called the Hooper Strait Lighthouse, and it was captained by a man called Captain Norwood and his daughter Georgia, who lived at the lighthouse as well. So we just kind of filled in the details, put a backstory to it, identified the woman, and are waiting for somebody's estate to sue us, but it hasn't happened yet. Maybe after being filmed to the fallout shelter, it's all going to blow up. Anyway, this is called The Lighthouse Daughter. Hope you enjoyed. Born the only daughter of a farmer, I could never work that rocky plain. So I found myself a husband I could fend for. I took Matilda Winter as my name. I did what he asked and it came when he called. I never really loved that man at all. Helped him raise his sons and work his mill. But I came to live my life from Monday mornings, climbing to a lighthouse on a hill. I delivered flour to the keeper. He kept the light above the Hooper Strait. And Mondays at the wet end of the walkway, the keeper's daughter Georgia held the gate. She never said a word, she took me by the hand. Didn't take long for me to understand. I finally found what I was looking for. The keeper kept his eye on the North Atlantic. You know, he never saw the trouble on the shore. I fell for the lighthouse daughter before I put my foot in the water. I didn't know what my poor heart was for. I fell for the lighthouse daughter, praise to the waves that brought her. These same waves that washed me from her shore. Polishing the storm panes in her dress, rowing her three brothers to the schoolhouse. I spent that summer trying to love her less. Miller's at the mill and his wife's not home. Didn't take long for his thoughts to roam. Led him to the lighthouse at her gate. Well, he tore me from the arms of George Orwell, and he threw me from the cliffs at Hooper Strait, where my father's people built the tower, before Commander Norwood lit the lantern, before my Georgia baked the miller's flour. And oh, the ocean looks so peaceful from the lighthouse, and you can hardly see the show beneath the swell. You can only hear the roar of the North Atlantic. You know you'll never hear the tale I have to tell. 'Cause I fell for the lighthouse daughter before I put my foot on the water. I didn't know what my poor heart's for. I fell for the lighthouse daughter. Praise to the waves that brought her. These same waves that washed me from her shore. I fell for the lighthouse daughter before I put my foot in the water. I didn't know what my poor heart's for. I fell for the lighthouse daughter. Praise to the waves that brought her. These same waves that washed me from her shore. Thank you very much. I actually forgot to clock that we are in Norwood, and it was Commander Norwood. Maybe his people are around. Okay, so I think we're going to take a break after this one. As you can probably hear, our influences are Irish, but also Appalachian music is very important to us. And so we like to play a couple of songs in the set that sort of a nod to that. And this tune is an old mountain tune by the name of Twin Sisters, which would originally have been written about a mountain range, but it didn't have any vocals on. The original is an air, it's a fiddle tune. So we put some lyrics on and try as I could to write a song about two mountains, couldn't. So this is about two sisters.
Connor, can we get the fiddle down in the fiddle monitor, please? Just a touch.
So there's a famous song that you might all know called The Dreadful Wind and Rain, which is about two sisters who fall in love with the same guy, and then one sister kills the other, and then she uses her finger bones for fiddle pegs and various other grim things like that. It's a great tune, though. Look it up. It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're kind of stealing that theme with this tune. Two sisters fall for the same guy. One sister flies into a rage when she finds out that the other sister is about to get married, and kills the sister, and then immediately realizes that was the wrong move because you know she can't replace her sister. So
Everybody's starting to get the theme of all our songs now. Yes. There's going to be no happy endings. I mean, we're happy, but our songs aren't happy. So we're going to do this, and we're going to take a 15-minute break. It's been already so far. You want to see that backstage. I've never seen so many snacks. It's ridiculous. So we're all a bit slow and kind of lumbered because we've all been eating dip and chips and all those.
I just feel loved.
All those amazing American food that we don't have at home.
So nice. Was Mary Beth is just really been so well looked after. Back in 15. Thank you.
She wears 2 different socks. She mixes stripes. Listen up. I've got better things to lie about. I've got bigger sins to confess. You've been cussing and accusing. Sister, give her the rest. We know the same people, yeah. Oh, got the same friends. They're telling me behind your back the lies you've been telling them. Oh, I've got better things to lie about. Much meaner things that I could do than defending myself, yeah, against the likes of you. Never been the social type. I got secrets I don't share. You must have mistaken me for someone who really cares. Yeah, I've got better things to lie about, bigger sins to confess. Now listen, where do you find your information for the trouble you drug me through? Some covert operation by some obvious overt fools. I've got better things to lie about than to waste my time at all. You got enough mouth for 2 rows of teeth. There ought to be some kind of law. Oh, yeah. Hey! One more thing before you go. Listen tight. I've got better things to lie about. So start digging up some better dirt. If you really want to try and drag me through a world of lying hurt, what makes it feel so good to try and make me feel so bad? Do you stand a little taller, yeah, when you cut me down like that? I got better things to lie about. Bigger sins to confess. I'm gonna lie, girl, it's gonna be good. Everybody talking in the neighborhood. Everyone chin wagging, baby. Yeah. Way down in Louisiana, down in Cajun land, folks got something going, goes something like, folks come and get your tootsie. I want to tie up a tame me. I dig you on the Scooby-Doo. I dig you on the Scooby-Doo. You book-a-boo, you. You book-a-boo. Little girl, get hip to the consultation of a willow-wee. Yeah, golly, golly, Miss Molly, everything is going to set now. Look at me, look at you. What I'd like to do to you, girl, you book-a-boo, you. You book-a-boo, little girl, get into the consultation of a willow-wee. Nicky, 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 hokey, your papa's doing time in the pokey. Your sister's on a trip, your mama got hit. Little girl, you're looking okay, you book-a-boo, you. You book-a-boo, little girl, get into the consultation of a willow-wee. You book-a-boo, you. You book-a-boo. I get into the consultation of a willow-wee. Nicky, 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 hokey, your papa's doing time in the boat. Your sister's on a trip, your mama got hit. Little girl, you're looking okay. You book-a-boo, you. You book-a-boo. I get into the consultation of the willow-wee. Well, talk about your willow. Talk about that. I'm talking about that willow, girl. Talk about that. Nicky Hokey now. She's down in Cajun land. Talk about that wee. All right. Well, get him to the consultation of the willow-wee. I get him to the consultation of the willow-wee. Nicky, 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 hokey. Nicky, 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 hokey. Nicky, 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 hokey. Nicky, 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 hokey. I can hear the lonely hearts. They are crying. Oh, don't you know they're crying? Yeah. The lonely hearts that are crying. Oh, yeah. Hear the lonely hearts crying. Oh, listen. I love to sing about love.
Yes, sir.
And the reason why,
Say it, son.
with all of life's up and downs,
Well,
we have so many trials, tribulations.
my.
But I know in my heart, like all of us do, that love is good.
Love is good.
Oh, love is kind.
And love is kind.
And love is patient.
Love is patient.
And I know when trouble come in my life,
Yeah.
that everything is gonna be all right.
Yes, it is.
So I have the light of love to keep me moving. Yeah. Oh, I have the light of love to keep me moving. Yeah. I have the light of love to keep me moving. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. I can hear the lonely hearts. They are crying. Oh, yes, they are. Well, I'm off the road until when I get to see you all again. Oh yeah. Have mercy. You know I'm missing all my friends. This salutation's what I got to send now. Well, I'm safe at home. I'm safe at home. Well, I take my walk every day. I never go a different way. Oh no. 15th Street down to Broadway. Then I head west to MLK. Well, now I'm safe at home. I'm safe at home. I'm safe at home. Paris, London, New Orleans. I love them all. They love me. I'll be coming back, I guarantee. But now I'm safe at home. I pay my dues, they pay me back. I'm making new plans with my travel app. I'm reading on the road that goes back. Yeah, now I'm safe at home. I miss my love, I miss my bed. Familiar place, lays my head. Oh yes. The road will call me back, my friends. We'll celebrate and dance again. I'm safe at home. Listen, I'm safe at home. Oh yeah. I'm safe at home.
Welcome back. We're I Draw Slow, and you're watching the extended play sessions.
curse the cold, we climb to hell and burn in the oh, love, don't you know that in the rain and the snow you're alone? Oh, love, don't you know that in the rain and the snow, in the rain and the snow, in the rain and the snow, in the rain and the snow. No day and night, no wrong or right, out in the air and bed and grows so. Oh, bird of prey, oh, feet of clay, I safety on el infierno. Oh, cold river flow in the lands where I go, on my hands and my soul, wash away what I know. Oh, love doesn't grow in the darkness down below. Turn away from the stain, from the cold and the rain. Turn away, Maria. Turn your face to the sun. Oh, my Maria. Oh, if you knew what I'd done. Oh, if you knew what I'd done. Words cannot say there's a price that I pay. Love died away, oh hunger, oh pain. Words cannot say there's a price I've yet to pay. In the dirt and the cold, will I always be alone? Will I always be alone? Will I always be alone? In the rain and the snow, in the rain and the snow, in the dirt and the cold, will I always be alone? I can't weep, I can't pray, but I can't turn away. No, I can't turn away. No, I can't turn away.
That was Maria. That was about Alfie Packer, for any of you who know who that is. And now we're going to have a duo from Adrian Hart and Colin Durham. And I think it's called Kicking Up the Devil on a Holiday. Yes. Is that correct? Yes. Yes.
Okay, so this is Kicking Up the Devil on a Holiday, and we're going into Breaking Up Christmas. Thanks for Thank you, folks. Colin Darren.
Okay, we're going to play a song now that is new by us. It's kind of the way songs over the years. I know hip-hop artists do it all the time. Someone writes a song, someone writes another song in answer to the first song. It doesn't happen so much in old time.
Is that what we're doing?
This is a diss track, yeah. This is called Old Time Religion. And so there's an old song called Old Time Religion. A killer track, to be honest. Really great track. And it's been done by Gillian Welsh and loads of old blues artists. It's been around a long time. But the gist of the tune is, you know, the religion that my mom and dad, you know, that they were raised with, that's good enough for me. I don't need to ask any questions about it. I'm just going to take it as it is and move on. And coming as we do from Ireland, we know that that is not how to proceed with religion. The way to hand down religion is to, you know, make sure you're baking in plenty of inclusivity and kindness and make sure everybody's involved and that you're not perpetuating a theocracy to which only a few people are invited and everybody else has to hide. So yeah, this is basically what this song is about.
And this is called Old Time Religion.
Tell me all about it. Every last thing that the suffering world should do. What should I do? And you don't doubt it. It's all laid flat like a railroad track for you. It's good enough for you. Sleep at night with that old time religion. Oh, but you're never gonna see the light, not with that old time religion. Enough of that old time religion. It isn't one or the other, a valley of tears or a star-spangled rodeo. But you seem to know about good and evil, the blessed and the damned, and a place for us all to go. There's one thing I know. Oh, maybe you can sleep at night with that old time religion. Oh, but you're never gonna see the light, not with that old time religion.
Thank you very much. Joe, it's funny because we're giving out about religion, but like so many of our songs are like shot through with religious themes because we were raised Catholic in a Catholic country, and you know there's a lot of good stuff in there. And this next tune we're going to play, actually, this is one about it's about a nun, and she's a real character. Her name was Joan, and she lived in the 14th century in York in the north of England, and we know about her because she did successfully escape the convent and ran away with a horseback trader who had been visiting, delivering goods, and they fell in love. And he lured her out of there, basically, and, you know, she had to make this decision between her lord and her love, and, you know, well, you'll find out what she decided. But the reason we know this is because the Archbishop was wondering where all the nuns were disappearing to, because apparently it was a thing in the 14th century. There were nuns going missing all the time. And so he went around and visited a lot of the convents and investigated and found out that she had been buried. There had been a funeral for this woman, Joan. So they dug up the coffin and it was full of rags. So her sisters had conspired to get her out of there and had held a fake funeral on her behalf. And this story surfaced very recently in the library in York, where it had lain in the notes in a margin on a report on the missing nuns that had been there in that box since the 1400s, and it only got opened up about 4 years ago, and the story of Joan came out in a plume of smoke and dust. And yeah, it's a great story. It's a modern, sexy story. This is called Queen of the Wasteland.
When I first set eyes on you, when I first set eyes on you, you put a seed in my fallow heart, you put a seed in and something grew. So I had to make you mine, so I had to make you mine. In the profane world of the divine, I had to have you or die trying. If I scale this chapel wall, if I scale this chapel wall, will you be there for my wicked fall? Will you be there for my wicked fall? Will we run until we're found? We're gonna run until we're found. 'Cause if I get out of this holy town, they're gonna hunt me into the ground. Follow me, follow me, don't ask why, follow me, follow me, close your eyes, follow me, don't ask why. To waste. Have I lived my life asleep? Have I lived my life asleep? Playing a midwife to chapel trees, when none of the apples are mine to keep. Follow me, follow me, don't ask why, follow me, follow me. Your eyes, follow me, follow me, don't ask why, follow me,
Thank you. Thank you. That's for Joan, wherever she is. Out there riding around still, probably. No, you're not in the convent. Okay, next tune we're going to play is called Valentine. For any of you that are kind of interested in looking up stuff about the band after this gig, we have a video for this one on YouTube, which is well worth checking out because it features quite a famous actor by the name of Aidan Gillan, who was in The Wire and Game of Thrones, and you recognise him when you see him. And he plays Valentine in this song, and Valentine is he's a cat, he's a bad one, as they say, and I'm his long-suffering partner in the tune. And in the video, we have a fight, like a proper physical fight, so it's worth watching.
It was filmed in this kind of famous little bar in Dublin called the Hacienda, which is in kind of Smithfield, the fruit markets there. And if for some reason, I don't know why, every celebrity that comes to Dublin, you have to knock on the door, ring a bell, and he opens this little hatch, and you go in, and that's where we filmed it. And Taylor Swift went there recently, actually. Yeah. You want to see this place, it's a real dump. You'll see it in the video.
Yeah. It just has this cachet. And the thing is, the guy who owns it often will just say no, we won't let you in, on a complete whim. And I think that's what makes it so attractive to people. They just...
Now, the good thing about the TV is I can keep tuning. Our instruments are not behaving tonight.
Too many snacks?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Everybody hears you singing at the bar. No one ever hears you crying in my arms. Oh, I can't tell you, baby, that it's all gonna be alright. Wouldn't lie to you, my friend. Now we're getting near the end. Everybody loves to sin when you're the sinner, and they'll all play the loser to your winner. I can't tell you, baby, that it's all gonna be alright. Cause I wouldn't lie to you, my friend. Now we're getting near the end, and my small world just got bigger. Anybody else gonna pull that trigger? But oh, it's my heart on the line. I know you ever share with me is your troubled mind. Oh, Valentine, oh, Valentine, oh, Valentine. Told you not to come back home like this again. Now I haven't seen you around since I don't know when. Well, you think I would have learned a lot from loving you, to brazen it out. Not a word, this is new. You're just doing what you always do. And everybody hears you singing at the bar, but they don't wait to find out who you are. They got closer, baby, it's not hard to figure you out. Not a word, this is new. You're just doing what you always do. And my small world just got bigger. Anybody else gonna pull that trigger? But oh, it's my heart on the line. And all you ever share with me is that troubled mind. Oh, Valentine, oh, Valentine, oh, Valentine.
Thanks. Okay, we're going to play a song now dedicated to everybody out there who has a bad memory. I've got a really bad memory. And it's a mixed blessing when you're one of those people that doesn't absorb things as they go along. You forget important things, but also you forget bad things. And I have learned that there's a whole area of scholarship around this. And it's called social ephemera, and it's how important it is as humans that we don't hang on to every little thing, because if we do, then relationships just can't work. And so friendships and marriages and affairs, they require people, if you have a terrible row or something bad happens, but you want to push through and you want the relationship to work, you have what's described in academic circles as an agreed narrative. And things are allowed to evaporate. And this tune is kind of about that. It's called Dearly.
The lost years are yellow, lens flares and wicker, postcards of dancers in Spain, sand in the bathroom, warm terracotta, no recollection of rain. Do I misremember a corduroy sofa as brown as the moles on your arm? Sunburned sienna and oxidized copper, the colors discovered by harm. If I wrote a letter addressed to the future, I'd leave out our troubles and tears. I'd blanch it in sunlight and love's anesthetic, and leave it to weather with years. The road out of chaos, it's there and then it isn't, and clarity sharpens and blurs. I want to believe it, I really want to believe it, the story that memory prefers. Dearly, sincerely, forgetfully yours. Dearly, sincerely, forgetfully yours.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was one off our latest album. By the way, we have a couple albums for sale. Hats, pendants,
Brassware.
brassware, straight from Wicklow.
Never knew you needed that.
Lyrics books, we got it all. So
Yeah.
we'll be at the back afterwards if anyone's interested in purchasing something.
We're into the home straight now. We're going to do. I mentioned earlier on that we'd like to put a couple of old time tunes into the set just to kind of let you know where we're coming from. A lot of them don't have any words though, so I have to elbow my way in. So this tune, it was originally called Skeeter's Natchez Under the Hill. And that's the tune. And the words we put over it are lies, lies, beating at the window just like flies. Lies, lies, steaming up the kitchen just like pies. So you can sing along.
Yeah, please do. It would help because we've only played this like about 3 times now. So we're not entirely sure
So
how
you're
it goes.
just about as likely to get it right as
We're
we are.
scratching out
That's
the
for-
words. There's nothing like trying to remember the words to a new song when you've got 3 cameras in your face. It's perfect. It's just perfect. Okay. Now, there's not a whole lot of room to dance here, but if there was.
Talk about a love that's only for me. You lie some. You've another honey and honey makes threesome, threesome. I can hear the both of you over the phone. You lie some. How can I believe when you say you're lonesome, lonesome? Lies, lies, beat up the window just like flies. Lies, lies, steam up the kitchen just like flies. Lies, lies, beat up the window just like flies. Maybe just 2. You lied some. Started with a couple and then it just grew some, grew some. Said I wouldn't leave you cause that'd be a sin. I lied some. Here's the situation, I'm leaving you win some, you lose some. Lies, lies, beat at the window just like flies. Lies, lies, steam up the kitchen just like flies. Lies, lies, beat at the window just like flies. We did it.
Nice singing.
Thanks, everybody. That was helpful. We really needed the support for that one. Okay, I think we're going to finish with this. This is a song we wrote for our second album, I think it was. And it's all about a bordello girl, and she falls in love with a fiddle player. He's a gold miner, or he wants to be. He's a wannabe gold miner, and she's a little worried about him because he's not really cut out for gold mining. He's cut out for fiddle playing, and she's making a decent wage, and she doesn't really want him to do anything other than play the fiddle for her. So she's laying down her mark. Kind of, as I've said before, it's a bit like, you know, that song Roxanne by The Police, except the other way around. It's called Gold Mine. Oh, my heart will never be the same again, not even in the arms of other. Okay. Okay. One, two, three, four. Oh, my heart will never be the same again, not even in the arms of other men. Because an old time song, an old time feel, what it was written for my heart to steal. And all my love, only wanna hear your voice, but I sell myself cause I have no choice. But for an old time song, an old time air, well, I paint my face and I curl my hair. But I could be your gold mine, your little gold mine, build the walls around me, make me into sweet wine, bittersweet wine, drunk just how you found me. I could be your gold mine, little gold mine, build the walls around me, make me into sweet wine, bittersweet wine, drunk just how you found me. Underneath the road sign, everyone passes through, but I'm your little gold mine, I'm gonna bring it all back to you. Oh, my room, never gonna take you there, cause my wicked life hangs in the air. But for an old time song, fiddle play, no honest girl is gonna pay your way. And all my love, I'm never gonna know for sure, you won't leave my side for a girl who's pure. But for an old time song, an old time key, well, you could spend my money foolishly, but I could be your gold mine, little gold mine, build the walls around me, make me into sweet wine, bittersweet wine, drunk just how you found me. I could be your gold mine, little gold mine, build the walls around me, make me into sweet wine, bittersweet wine, drunk just how you found me. Underneath the road sign, everyone passes through, but I'm your little gold mine, I'm gonna bring it all back to you. But I could be a gold mine, a little gold mine, build the walls around me, make me into sweet wine, bittersweet wine, drunk just how you found me. I could be a gold mine, I'm a little gold mine, build the walls around me, make me into sweet wine, bittersweet wine, drunk just how you found me. Underneath the road sign, everyone passes through, but I can be a gold mine and bring it all back to you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know what? We're going to do a song that we've done like loads and loads of times before, but we've never recorded it, so it'd be nice to get it on film. Because everyone's always asking us for this one, and it's about maybe 3 years ago, myself and Lou decided we were going to write a country album because we love country music, and we did write a lot of songs, but and I don't know what we did with them all. They were kind of there, but this one has always creeped into the set. We've never really recorded it.
We listened to a lot of Chris Christopherson when we were growing up. Our father is a big Chris Christopherson fan, so yeah, this is our homage, tribute. This is called Don't Kiss in My Bar. I've had too much alone time and not near enough wine. What you do in your own time, that's no business of mine. Well, you say you're in love now, and while I believe that you are, I don't drink in your bedroom, so don't kiss in my bar. You got it. There's a song that you box that I just can't resist. It's the right combination, a blend of self-pity and bliss. I can see your lips moving, I can see you both swinging along. I don't darken your doorway, please don't dance to my song. I don't sleep with your shirt on, I might whisper your name, you can't hold me to blame for my dreams, because I don't pass the hurt on, I just stitch myself up at the seams. And the stronger I'm getting, well, my lip doesn't curl when you talk to your girl, but don't push me too far. I don't drink in your bedroom, please don't kiss in my bar. I could sit here for hours, staring back at myself. Same old eyes in the mirror, same old heart on the shelf. It's a form of protection to never reveal who you are, and to jail your reflection behind optics and bottleneck bars. I don't sleep with your shirt on, I might whisper your name, you can't hold me to blame for my dreams, because I don't pass the hurt on, I just stitch myself up at the seams. I think you know what I mean, it's stronger I'm getting. Well, my lip doesn't curl when you talk to your girl, but don't push me too far. I didn't cry at your wedding, so don't kiss in my bar. I don't drink in your bedroom, so don't you kiss in my bar. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Okay, we're going to get the band back and finish with this one. This is called...
Do you know what? What we're going to do? We're going to do one song we did earlier just to redo it, if it's okay with you. Oh, he's just tuned for Dusty Miller. Okay, let's do Dusty Miller and then do...
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do Dusty Miller, and then we'll redo About a Bird at an Airport Terminal, and you're all going to have to pretend you're hearing it for the first time. Would you come to these gigs all the time? Apparently this is a thing that happens, is it? Or was... Oh... Yeah. Were Bill and Connor just winding us up, maybe?
Okay. So this is another old-time tune. It requires a little bit of audience participation, if that's okay. But it's pretty easy. Well, it's a bit high. Depends on what range your voice is in. Me too. So, all I'm asking you to do is. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gorgeous.
That's perfect. Okay. This would be the most annoying fallout shelter ever if everyone just kept doing that in the one shelter. So I'll let you know when this happens. A song called Dusty Miller. Well, who's it by? We don't know. Trador. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fallout Shelter.
Okay, so rather than send you all home in a good mood, we're going to do the one sad song again that we've already done earlier. Okay?
Yeah. So recap: bird, terminal, trapped, symbolism, humans, etc.
People, fallout shelter, trapped, listening to the same song over and over. Yeah. It's like 3 a.m. Wait, we can get this, don't worry.
This is based on a real bird. The bird was in Dulles Airport in Washington, D.C. And it was a bullfinch. Probably dead now. It's like I was listening to a radio program about letters that people had written from the Titanic before it went down and for the 100-year anniversary. And it was like, it's so sad. They wrote the letters and now they're all dead. I said, well, they would have been dead anyway. It was 100 years ago. Is that heartless? Is it?
We are going to finish with this one. We'll never finish. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a bullfinch in the terminal
on the wrong side of the glass. I take my shoes off at security, and I half hope I don't get past. 'Cause I've been trying to get some distance between your world and mine, but it's a path of some resistance. I'm not free just because I'm flying. And I swore when I left you last time, that was the last time I'd ever leave. If I soared right out of the atmosphere, you'd still have a hold on me. So I board when they call the number, 'cause I know where I need to be. If I change my mind, I can always find you. Left to the devil, right of the deep blue sea. Right of the deep blue sea. And if I ever, there's a bird in the terminal, take the low road, and he's never getting out of here. Well, I know I'll meet you there, and you're gonna pull me, gotta make it to the boarding gate, into the bathroom. That's the guys at security. I will trade that diamond stare. So I check my pocket, gotta get a little distance for any evidence, gotta get away from company. I wanna leave without a trace. And the destination, I've been feeling the resistance, you know it hardly matters. Anywhere I ever run to, I'm gonna find you in every place. And I swore when I left you last time, it was the last time I'd ever leave. If I soared right out of the atmosphere, you'd still have a hold on me. So I board when they call the number, 'cause I know where I need to be. If I change my mind, I can always find you. Left to the devil, right at the deep blue sea. Right at the deep blue sea. And I swore when I left you last time, that was the last time I'd ever leave. If I soared out of here, you'd still have a hold on me. So I board when they call the number, 'cause I know where I need to be. If I change my mind, I can always find you. Left to the devil, right at the deep blue sea. Right at the deep blue sea.
Thank you.
Thank you. We've been I Draw Slow. Thank you so much for Fallout Shelter.
enjoyed that? Claire had a baby. She's always down for like something. Yeah.
Give us a test there, Bill.
Check 1, 2. Yeah, get yourself a glass, man. Would love to have you back over here. Whenever you're in the States. You crushed it. How you doing, man? Are you sure? Hey,
Give me a mic check, Dan.
check 1, 2. Connor, are you using my cam? Oh, it's not on. Dan, turn that on. Push the button right there next to the red light. Just push the button. Make sure it's blinking. You're on. You're good. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Oh my. That. You got to be gentle with me. I mean, I've done 1,000 of these, but I haven't done one in a long time. Been since before COVID.
I'll start out slow and then I'll speed up, okay?
Here you go. I love that. I love that about you. Don't ever change.
I'm a gentle lover.
Let's start with the obvious, brother and sister.
Uh-huh.
When did all of this start to come about?
Well, when we were really small, we would sit in the back of the car, literally driving the long road to Tipperary because there didn't used to be a motorway. And it would take about 5 hours to go visit our grandmother. And our mum and dad would play Chris Christopherson and various other country music stars in the car. And we would sit in the back and harmonise. That's kind of where it started. Mm-hmm. And then we kind of went into a tunnel of jazz and funk for a while, didn't we?
We did. And then we just got interested in writing. We were a couple of us were in another band that played was a bit more traditional of that kind of bluegrass old time, and we just got interested in writing this style of music. It's a lovely style of music to write in. It's very about storytelling. It's up, it's down, it's serious, heavy topics, but it's good. I mean, it's that's kind of
Which brings me to the type of music is there's all the texture of Irish music, but very much below the surface. A lot of it is Appalachian music. A lot of it is in what we call traditional American roots music.
yeah. Like
Most of
Americana,
that,
yeah.
you know, most of that. There's two different schools of that. There's the southern part of American roots music, which is blues and which came from the slave trade from the South, and then there's
the New England and the northern part of American roots music, which is the Maritimes, Celtic music, folk music, the troubadours, the speakers that came from Europe and brought that style of music. And where they blended was in Appalachia, where there was the storytellers and the back porch kind of thing. And where do you come up with that in Ireland?
Well, myself and Dave, when we write, we don't necessarily write in any tradition. We write, well, we love like Simon and Garfunkel. We would like to think, just tunes, and it's about melody and it's about lyrics. It's not necessarily about genre. But then when the lads, bring in what they're bringing, because they're coming from various backgrounds of traditional Irish and Appalachian. We have, like, for example, over the years been lucky to spend a lot of time listening to and hanging out with a band called the Foghorn String Band. And that's where we realised that Appalachian could be quite punk, and you could really grind into it. And that's kind of what the guys bring when they bring the string band element into. So it's like we're writing from a neutral space, and then this string band element comes in around it, and this is where we end up. And
the process of writing, are you the principal writers, and then then the elements from the sides come in?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, kind of, I'll sit there, usually in my kitchen under my microwave. That's my spot right now. And
we all need a spot.
It must be the waves. I think, it's frying my brain. And then I sit there, and I'll usually, it's chords, it's melodies. I'm one of those people that have never really listened to the lyrics of a song. I know that sounds terrible, but what I do is I hear it I love Neil Young, Bob Dylan, all very lyric heavy stuff. Most of the time I don't know what the songs are about. I'm only listening to the sounds. Lou is great at crafting, that side of things. So we kind of, I'll go with melodies, that kind of idea. It goes back and forward a little bit with melodies. Sometimes an idea, that it might be about this, but that's as far as it goes with me. Like I say, it's all I'm broad strokes. And
you hold nothing back.
In terms of the lyrics, or in
terms of the lyrics, you hold nothing back. I mean, these songs are. I mean, you're attacking a lot of social issues, and I love that. I absolutely love that. There's different thoughts. Artists have from that perspective. Some artists are, I don't write political because I don't feel I'm qualified to write about that. There's some artists that are not political because I don't want to alienate part of whatever that is. My thought on that is, take the middle of the road, you're going to get hit. You better pick a side because, you stand in the middle, you're going to get hit, right? But that's just my thought. I'm not writing songs. I mean, I'm doing something completely different. But oddly enough, what sold me on I have to have this and I will not stop until I get this was Goldmine. And then I discovered Valentine, and then and from Valentine it was going into a little bit of the deeper catalog of the band, and then it was like, oh wow, she's not holding anything back. And
you do know her second name's Holden, don't you?
You what?
You know her second name is Holden. You know that, right? I'm not joking.
Not holding back. Not holding back.
Not holding back. Nothing. Right? But talk about that. I mean, you're obviously speaking from a lot of. I don't want to say it's anger. I want to say it's concern.
Yeah, I mean, look. Taking a political position as an artist is the tricky thing because, like you say, you might pick the wrong side. You know what I mean? You don't want to be and also you don't want to be preaching to people necessarily.
Exactly.
Yep. I don't necessarily think it's the role of art to be preaching to people. I think all you can do is express honestly your personal response to what's happening in the wider world. That's all you can do, and not in a didactic way that's telling other people how they should respond. Of course, there are some artists who are. I mean, Sinead O'Connor, who recently passed away, was brilliant at stepping right up and attacking the issues head on. that's not for everybody because maybe we wouldn't have the
She
confidence.
turned out to be right.
And she turned out to be right. Exactly.
You know,
She
in
did.
retrospect,
Yeah.
she did turn out
She
to
did.
be right.
She did. Yeah.
I interviewed Pete Seeger shortly before
Wow.
his death, and one of the things he said was, if you're an artist, you have an obligation to speak out against injustice. And there's people that I've mentioned that to that have said, I disagree. Steve Forbert, oddly enough, disagreed with that, but he was very firm on that. If you have a platform, you are obligated to use that platform to speak out against injustice. And I've never forgotten that. Of course, you wouldn't ever forget interviewing Pete Seeger to begin with, but that statement, that he. And the other folks, Adrian, Colin, talk about your feel on some of that.
One, thank you very much for acknowledging us. That's not often. Thank you. It never happens. I'm joking, but no, I think just to even expand a little bit further. Let's say one of the things that the guys would have touched on when they speak about a theocracy. We often reflect on now that we're parents, some of us, and we consider the differences in generations, which is inevitable when you become a parent, and how are you going to make things better. One of the things that we often reflect on is how oppressive at times that theocracy could have been. You live it, you don't feel it. We had a great upbringing, but it can be a little oppressive sometimes, and you feel sometimes that what you want to imbue as a difference between the two generations is a confidence to speak out against these things. And it can have an amazing place, and it can do so many things for so many people, as it did to our parents, as it did to a lot of people we know. But to have the confidence to step out and kind of say, well, that was great, but it's not really for us, or it may be for some other people, or the things about it that I want to change, is something that we have decided, I suppose, at a certain point to kind of define ourselves in differences between generations. And to have someone like Lou who can kind of craft this into a kind of metaphoric, poetic way, well, it's kind of a nice, it's a privilege to be able to hear it. But we wouldn't speak for a generation, we'd speak for pockets of it, but that's, I suppose, the thoughts that I would have on it anyway,
I think one of the most important things that was said in the entire night tonight was just before Old Time Religion, where you talked about, a theocracy where only certain people are invited to participate. And that was absolutely brilliant.
I mean, that's exactly what we grew up with. When we were in school, it really was still. You're like the local priest would come in and he'd sit everybody down and he would tell us what was allowed and what was not allowed, and how you were allowed to even handle your own body. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about reproductive rights here. I'm talking about like one-on-one here.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I mean, my mother was born and raised in Berlin in the 1930s and lived in Berlin. And I was born and raised atheist.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing. There was no religion at all.
Uh-huh.
So
you didn't have to deal with any.
I didn't deal with any of that. I dealt with a lot of other, harsh stuff, but I didn't deal with any of that.
I'd say you were a very, very wicked boy.
Yeah, I'd say you were terrible.
I'm not going to deny any of that. Not denying any of that. Not denying that. I want to ask the three that are not siblings, the importance of this, the importance of being part of this.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, it's huge for us. Dave and Louise have kind of shepherded this. Apart from the fact that they write everything, they've been our shepherds for the last 14 years on this. And as Lou says, I find all the I Draw Slow music it could have a colliery brass band behind it. It could have anything. It's when they bring it to us that it goes this way. But I think what they just write is really good songs. So it's really great to be part of that. And it's also great to have a platform to do what we do and to add what we add to it. And we've learned a huge amount doing it, and it's great to change. The last album was quite different, and we're changing out. So it's been brilliant. It's been an honor actually for the last 15 years to be part of this, and it's great. It's great fun, and we're still going. We're coming up on our 6th album. A friend of mine said to me a long time ago, "You made a second album. 20% of bands make a second album, and only 10% make a second album that's better than their first album." And that was 4 albums ago. So it's great to still be in here.
And it's getting better. It's just getting better and better. Adrian, chime in.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have to chime in on lyrics, because I'm quite an absolute musician. I love pure music, in one sense. So being a fiddle player, grew up playing Irish trad, got interested in the Appalachian stuff, saw the similarities, and then when I realized you can play blues, black music on fiddle, and the mix over here of what we had in Europe and what came over from Africa, it's a gift. But we all have other sentiments, and we're into other types of music. So apart from just pure tunes, which is obviously a huge part of music, I did a bit of classical when I was a kid, and
you can tell.
Yeah, we all grew up with ballads, so we're all steeped in the song tradition. There's a thing in music called word painting, which is where you hear a lyric or you think a lyric, and you try and evoke it musically. And so it's amazing. You can play tunes all you want. Very few audiences, apart from a few exponents like Martin Hayes in Irish music, very few audiences will listen to a concert just of instrumental music. So really, you're looking as an instrumentalist to word paint really good songs, and obviously that's what these guys provide. We've all backed a lot of singer-songwriters, but it's great to just stick for near on 20 years with the same songwriters and just be able to color at least, if not realize, their songs. That's a great privilege. Yeah, I would say.
I'm sure there's a lot of bands all over Europe, and certainly in Ireland, that are able to take all of those different elements. Not a lot of them have broken through here. A few have broken through. I mean, there are moments where the Chieftains and Dylan and you saw some of that, but it's not something that happens a lot. This is certainly it's not unique, but at the level that it's being done, it certainly is rare that it's this good.
One of the things that I just, when you were asking the guys about what it means, let's say the dynamic between Dave and Louise, one of the things that I felt was poignant was family is great for support, but they're also great for keeping your feet in the ground. And what you have here, as opposed to, let's say, a duo who may be, in a relationship or not, or in any way related, is an utter lack of ego, because one will always keep the other completely in check. And I think that's something that is kind of filtered into the band, because I think we'd all like to think that about the band, is it's a band without ego in terms of the songs we try and develop. And I think a lot of that comes from the guys and the way they craft each other's, because one will never be afraid to tell the other something is BS, that kind of way. And there's no ego involved. And only really family can bring that,
Right.
And so that kind of familial element, having been around that, I think, for maybe, like, as the guys say now, 20 years, has turned, I think, us into a little bit of a family in that respect. We've known each other for so long, and we've been through a lot together. So it is that familial lack of ego that I think one of the things that makes me most proud, stemming from the guys, but also into the band in that way,
That's so apparent on stage. It's so apparent that everything is equal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That comes through so much. We as a staff, we've all been together. All of us as a staff, we've been together now almost 10 years, and it's the same. It's like, what, we work in. It's almost we don't even really have to pay attention to what, it just works. It just really works. And such a beautiful thing on that stage tonight was just how much that came through. Exactly what you said. And I was trying to figure out how I was going to get to that point, but I'm glad you did. And now I want you to comment on that.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, we started out as a band in Dublin, you know, a couple of decades ago, and we had loads of friends and have loads of friends who are musicians. And I can't think of a single other band that has held together with the same 5 people for the best part of 20 years. And we tour and we meet other bands and bands we love and people we love. I'm struggling to think of any other band where there hasn't been some change of personnel. Somebody's left or there's been a divide or whatever, or life has moved on. And we have managed to hang together. And we, you know, sometimes all have to share hotel rooms and we're always all together in the van. And I'm not saying we always all get on all the time, but look, we're all still together, you know. And that, I think, is a really important part of what I Draw Slow is. It's a really important part of our sound. It's an important part of the dynamic and the energy on stage. We love each other. We can be assholes. We forgive each other. I could be a dick, you know. I'm the girl in the band. I get moody. They put up with that, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's family. That's what it is.
Yeah. It's obvious, too. It's obvious that it's family. It's like 5 siblings, really, you know, when you think about that. Did you have a good time tonight?
Oh, my God, did we have a good time. Oh, it's magic. It was magic. I mean, from the moment we walked in the door, like you were talking about how yourself and Mary Beth and Connor and Eric and how you're all a family, the minute we walked in the door, we could feel it. We felt welcomed and looked after and loved, and we felt like we were part of something kind of special. So.
Well, now you're part of the family, right? Now you're part of the family. So, and we expect you to come and visit on holidays.
Yeah, wild horses, etc.
You know, we
for that weird sweet potato marshmallow thing you guys do.
Yeah, we don't do that.
It's sick and wrong.
Oh, no, we don't do that. We don't do the sweet potatoes and marshmallows now. I want to thank you, really just thank you for being here and really just knocking this place out, because it was an absolutely fantastic show. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And I'd love to have you back.
You better stick to your words.
Oh, I mean, I can call the guy tomorrow, and just I don't know when you're back in the States next year, but I'm definitely on the list.
It's a date. We're all getting matching pajamas, and we're gonna do it.
Awesome.
Okay, good.
You know what? We're gonna get now that you said that. Now I'm going to get I Draw Slow pajamas for when you come back.
Perfect. Okay. With Fallout Shelter.
Fallout Shelter versus I Draw Slow. Yeah.
That's exactly it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Let's hear it.
Awesome. That was fun. Yeah, it was really nice. Thanks, Phil.